In this demonstration, I'm going to show how we can take one FEM and import it into another. Before we do this, we need to ask ourselves, are we simply creating a revision of our FEM? If so, we can do a file save as and save it as a new FEM and create those revisions. If we're taking one FEM and importing it into a totally separate model, then we can follow one of two approaches. The first is to create an assembly FEM and take our FEM and import it into that assembly FEM. The second approach is to take our bulk data file from that one FEM and import it into another. So let's get into some examples. Here we'll take the assembly FEM approach, and what we'll do is let's first take a look at our separate model. So this is a long bracket, and what we want to do is import it into this assembly FEM that has two supporting brackets. So to do this, we can simply add an existing component. We'll search for the long bracket, and then once we have that FEM, we can use an absolute coordinate system. We can snap it. We can select a work coordinate system to orientate it. Once we have it in place, we can always drag it dynamically. So everything looks good here, and now we've quickly and easily imported that model into our existing model. So the second approach is to take our bracket model, so we can do a file export and export the bracket data file. And once we go to our smaller bracket, we can simply do a file append and make sure our units line up. Make sure we have the right data file selected. And that's going to import. So now we are easily able to import that long bracket. And that brings us to the end of this demonstration.